Hi guys, you're welcome to another beautiful day. My name is OBJ, your one and only relationship enthusiast. If you're seeing me for the first time, thank you for stopping by to listen to basically everything that I have to say. Today I'm going to be talking about why as a girl, anytime you're invited on a date out, you need what we call vex money. You heard me right. You need what we call the vex money, because you never can tell how the day is going to go, and if it doesn't go as you would have planned, your vex money is your escape route out of any problem that you might encounter. But before we go further, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Obinje. I already said that you can, join this beautiful, beautiful platform, this beautiful conversation that we have going here by either subscribing to my YouTube channel, it's Obinje All Talk, or you can follow me on my Facebook page, it's Obinje's World. Either one of them, please remember that you should turn on your post notification so that when I drop videos like this, you will be notified. Also, you can join the conversation by typing whatever it is that you feel down below in the comment section. And last but not the least, share this video, give this video a thumbs up or a like, whichever one it is. So you're welcome back. Please take that seat that has been reserved for you, like we say it in church. So I said that every young girl who is going on a date does need what we call vex money, so that if you ever go on a date with a man and you don't have vex money, cash or in your ATM, or you have your ATM handy with you, so that I'd advise that you just sit down at home and allow that date go just the way it came, because you don't know what is going to happen. And I'm this kind of person that I like to always be prepared, because you can always tell what is going to happen at the end of the day. Reason why I'm saying everybody needs the vex money is that there's this story that has been going around on Facebook, Instagram, and I happened on it today. It's a conversation between a girl and a guy. Apparently, the guy had invited the girl for a date, and when they went for the date, the girl ended up ordering a plate of food that cost 16,500 naira thereabout. Unfortunately, the guy was not able to, perform. He was not able to pay that amount of money. She ended up paying her food that she ate. I mean, just imagine if she did not have her vex money on her, or the guy couldn't pay for that food. Just imagine the disgrace that she would have been faced with, because it would have been very easy for the guy to have, excused himself from the table. At the end of the day, you can only imagine what she would have done as payment of the food that she had eaten. 16,500 naira. And this is why this whole scenario, we can look at it from different angles. Let me start with the angle of the guy. So I'm inviting you on lunch or whatever it is with me. I'm taking you to this place, and I expect that you should be reasonable enough to order a meal that is not, expensive. Why would you go for the high class one on the menu that at the end of the day I'm not able to foot the bill? And of course, you are expecting that you will eat something that is beyond my range, and expect that I'm going to pay for something that I did not eat. If you go through the conversation, you would see that the guy just couldn't afford it, and that's the reason why she had to pay. He even took a bottle of water, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to leave the conversation up here so that you guys can read it for yourselves. And let's look at it from the angle of the girl. She's saying that you're taking me out, you're looking at me from head to toe, and you're expecting that I should go and eat something that I cannot eat. Who knows, maybe truthfully she's been able to eat such meal, and that is why she did not flinch. I mean, this one came prepared. That is why she's been able to pay for the food irrespective. And for her to have been able to, for her to be taking such meal, I don't want to look at it I don't want to look at it from the perspective that this is a girl that the guy has invited out, and she wants to seize every opportunity and eat what she has not been eating before, and that's why she ended up taking the 16,500 naira meal. I don't want to look at it that way. I just want to look at it that this is somebody who didn't want to lower her standard because of you, then I will be eating something low. Whichever case, I might be wrong, I might be right, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is that young girls out there, every time you are invited on a date by a young man, don't just run with the assumption that because he has invited you, you are going to eat and eat as if that's all your life depends on. You are not going to go for that date and say, after all, he invited me, he's supposed to pay for my meal, he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that. Sweetheart, if you're going with that assumption, you will be shocked at the outcome of how everything is going to turn out on that day. Because let me tell you something, he could see you and like you, and he's saying, let me just take you to this place, and in his mind he's reasoning that you are mature enough to understand that when you go out with a young man, you shouldn't go and order more than you can. I mean, you should follow the cue by seeing what he's taking. For instance, he's eating pie, meat pie, and taking a bottle of soft drink. You should follow suit. Assumptions have never been right 99.9% of the times. So it is always advisable that forget the fact that this young guy is asking you out on a date with him. You should go and take more than you can order, or something that you yourself, you know, you cannot pay. You will be shocked, because most times the guy is seeing you. Yes, it doesn't mean that because he's asking you out he's going to empty his account. And for all you know, a young guy who is asking you out might not even be able to afford that meal that you are eating off his pocket, or you want to eat off his pocket. And he's going to be thinking in his mind that if it's something, it's on rare occasions, okay, rare occasions that a guy might even spend so much money on meal when he's asking a girl out. So what I'm trying to say is that it's on rare occasion that the guy is going to spend that amount of money when he cannot even spend that amount of money for himself. So every time, ladies, have it at the back of your mind, every time a young guy asks you out, do yourself good. Do yourself good, just like this young girl did. Do yourself good to always have your Vex money on you, because you might end up going to scrub dishes. You might end up being disgraced. And you remember that we're in the internet era. So when you go and after eating and they decide to disgrace you, people are going to be videoing you, recording you with their phones, and the next thing, you are going to be trending on social media as the girl who went on a date and ate more than her man could pay or what she could afford. You can imagine how that story is. So let me wrap this video by saying that every time a young girl, you are going out with a man on a date, have your Vex money. Why? Because there are situations that might occur that after all the eating and the whatever, and you are not playing ball with the man, he might refuse to give you transport money back home. That is where your Vex money comes into play. Your Vex money will pay your TP back to your house. A case like this, where you go out to go and eat with the man, and then you order all the orishi that your eyes have seen. Maybe this is your first time seeing, or this is not your first time, whichever situation, whichever case you find yourself in, you order. But make sure that whatever it is you are ordering is something that even you as a woman can pay. If the guy cannot afford it, in this kind of scenario right now, she was able to eat that food, and you know, it sat well with her, because come what may, she can afford that meal, even if at the end of the day it's going to, you know, hurt her account. But the most important thing is that the Vex money there saved her any form of shame or disgrace that she would have gotten by going to eat food outside. You need your Vex money for TP. You need your Vex money for eating out. You need your Vex money for just about anything. Imagine you go to a guy's house and he's trying to play ball with you and you are not willing. That your Vex money can be your escape route. Like the TP that I said, it can take you away. Like, for instance, you go to a man's house only to go and jam another babe there. Or you go and jam his wife. For those of you who are dating men that unfortunately you do not know they are married, and then his wife just arrived from nowhere, your Vex money will help you in no time. So that's exactly the reason why I decided to talk about this video. That WhatsApp post between the girl and that guy is something that we should always, you know, remember, that things don't always turn out as we would want it. You're going on a date with a young man, it's not guaranteed that he's going to spend richy. And for those of you who your guy invites you on a date, you decide to carry your friends because you think you have seen that big shot that you want to go and eat, or I don't even know, whatever the reasons are that you are carrying your friends with you. But just remember that when you carry your friends with you to go and eat because you've seen this guy that you think is a money bag, your friends, including you, are going to wash dishes. Peradventure, you eat more than you can afford. If the man decides to, you know, abscond because he sees that, you people came to rip him off. You guys came to rip him off. So like I said, anytime you're going out with a man, make sure you have what we call your Vex money, so that you will not be disgraced, you will not, you know, be ridiculed, you will not face a situation that is beyond your control, or something that you can, you know, get yourself out of it. So guys, I'm going to end this video here, and I want to thank you for stopping by and watching me. If you have anything that you want to add to this video, something that you think I missed, please drop it down in the comment section. And I said, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, OBJ Old Talk. Don't forget to turn on your post notification, and I'll see you again in another beautiful video. Bye.